What is going on, everybody on YouTube? Max the Rock here with a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing a full review of the Moto E4. Was that weird? Stay tuned for the full review. So in order to get things started, we're going to go ahead and unlock the phone here with the fingerprint scanner. And so when I hit that fingerprint scanner, it does unlock fairly quickly. It's not the fastest fingerprint scanner, but it is a fingerprint scanner that works, so I had no complaints about it. And plus, you get a cool little feature where you can actually just lock the screen the same way. So you just hold the fingerprint scanner to lock it, and you hold it to unlock it. It even works when you are in applications like YouTube. So when I click YouTube, you can see it's going to load up there. Oh, LG V30, MKBHD. But let's go ahead and scroll out of that. So you can basically go ahead and hold the home button and lock it with the application in the background so that when you unlock the device again, it's back to the application. It's very useful. And I actually have the navigation keys off the screen, as you can see. I'm using the trackpad or the home button fingerprint slash scanner type thing, whatever you want to call it, as the navigation keys. So if you swipe over to the left, it goes back. So for example, if I go to YouTube here, don't do this to me. Okay. If I go to YouTube there and swipe back, it would take me back. So let's go back. Oh, trust me, it goes back. All live in video, but it does go back. And if you swipe over to the right, it will take you into multitasking. So we're going to go ahead and clear this all out because that video isn't mine and I don't want to get hit with anything, even though TYT is cool. Anywho, as far as the rest of the device go, we're going to get into the specs. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll over to CPU Z. And as you can see here, we have a Snapdragon. And I looked this up here. It's a 427. It is quad core. As you can see, it has 4 cores. And when it has the Adreno 308, as you can see there. And the device comes with 16 gigabytes of internal storage with 2 gigs of RAM. It has a 5-inch 720p screen. I know for sure that the camera in the front is a 5 megapixel. It has an LED flash, as you can see. It's right here. And in the back, you have a 8 megapixel camera that has an LED flash as well, and both of these cameras can shoot in 1080p video. Really useful. On the right side of the device, you have your power key, of course, and it is rigid, you can tell, and you have the volume up and down keys. So as far as specs, that's pretty much it. It has a 2800. Wait, talking too quickly here. It has a 2800 milliamp hour battery. Lasts all day, and when I say all day, I took this phone off the charger this morning, and it's already 8:28. Well, it's been a long day. And it's on 54%. Matter of fact, I can even go to the battery menu here and just show you guys exactly how much screen on time I had today. So I had 2 hours and 9 minutes. And I had instances where I had 7 hours with 20% left. So let's check out previous videos and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So as far as performance on this device with the Snapdragon 427 in it here, it performs fairly well. Opening apps are a breeze. The actual fluidity of 7.1.1 here with the Motorola skin on top actually flows really well together. When you click applications, they open almost immediately. Not as quick as other processors, of course, but at the same time, considering how much this device is at $40, you can't go wrong. And plus, you can unlock it and use it on another carrier. This is like the best value you probably had, in my opinion, in years as a techie, as a consumer, whatever you want to call this. It's a really good value here. As far as the calling performance here running on the Verizon network, really good. Have no complaints about it. I really think it's stellar. I like the fact that the speaker on top here doubles as the earpiece. I like having a speaker on the front anyway. Oh, and another thing here. It has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on top. Okay, I should just mention that. Oh, and the bottom is a micro USB charging port with a microphone on the bottom there for talking. And I believe there's a noise canceling mic, yep, right there for recording videos. So anywho, let's get back into the performance. Opening apps and everything is a breeze. I have no issues with that at all. Multitasking is not the best because, it's 2 gigs of RAM. But at the same time, you don't have tons of apps opening at the same time, like in the background, just hanging around for no reason. You should be perfectly fine with this device here. Everyday tasks as far as making calls and text messages, keyboard performance, email, all that is perfectly fine. You get notifications quick with this device here as well. Unlike with other devices that I have, notifications aren't really, as fast as other phones, which is kind of weird, but turns out this one doesn't have that problem. Now, when it comes to the camera performance, I will get into that there, but I actually got a separate video on the channel detailing the actual camera performance here. Well, not really detailing, but giving you sample shots of how the pictures look in the front and the back, and also with the video. So go ahead and check that video out if you are interested. But the camera performs pretty well, especially for the device being at this price range. Now, as far as the optimization here, as far as, well, I wouldn't go as far as optimization. I would say for now, I am running a Pixel 2.0 launcher here. It's an APK version. You actually get features like, holding down the application and you see that little menu, little options do pop up. It's like 3D Touch for iPhone, but it's on Android here. And so basically you just hold certain apps. Like for example, I hold this one here. It shows obviously the messenger. It shows the recent conversations. If there's anything, you hold the call button. If you have a missed call, it will show you the person that missed you, who actually missed the call, so that you have to actually click the application and opening it there. It shows you the emails here. With Chrome, it shows you new incognito tab. Incognito tab. And then you got a new tab there for regular browsing. As far as that goes with the launcher, it does perform pretty well. There is another launcher in this device. Obviously, it's stock out of the box, but it only has the ability to have 4 icons on the bottom. And if you actually want to get this launcher here, just go ahead and check the description. I may have a link in there for you. And if you do want it, just go ahead and send me a comment. I would gladly send you the link, from my Google Drive. It won't be a problem at all. And by the way, I'm shooting this video in 4K on the ZTE Axon 7, so let me know what you think of the quality. It's going to be a lot to upload this here, but it should be fun. As far as the music playback on the device with the headphone jack, works pretty good. It's not a hi-fi deck or anything like that, but it does work, and the quality isn't too bad. Now, as far as the performance of the speaker here, it isn't the best in the world. I can actually go to a video here on my channel and play it for you guys, let you hear it. So let's see, we're going to go to this one here. Why not? This is a video showing you guys the Pixel launcher. Kind of made a mistake in my previous video here. If you actually watched it, you guys said it was a Google Pixel 2.0 launcher that I had on the Moto E4. I got it on my Axon 7 too. All right. Well, so you got an idea what the speaker sounds like. I would play some music, but no need for all that. As far as the build quality of this device, it's made of plastic, of course, but it is pretty sturdy. It's not going to be one of those devices where it feels like $2 or, some devices are extremely cheap and extremely light. This definitely has some heftiness to it, in my opinion. It's pretty, it's not too thick at all, in my opinion. It's pretty thin. It's easy to hold in hand with one grip. Easy to hold in hand with one grip. What does that even mean? It's easy to grip this device in one hand simply because it has a 5-inch screen, and navigation is a breeze as well. I can swipe up and down without having to really adjust my grip. Plus, I have big hands, so that is convenient for me. I like that as well. Now, as far as the software version, it is running on 7.1.1, and it is on the August security patch that's been released by Google. Hopefully, this device in the future would actually get Android O. We can keep our fingers crossed for that. Hope Motorola pulls the trigger on this one here, because it definitely can do it. Although it only has 2 gigs of RAM, I still think it actually could perform pretty well with it. As far as the fingerprint scanner, like I said, that's pretty good. It works really well. You don't have any of the actual features that you've seen in Moto devices in the past. They skipped it on this one here. So, for example, the shake to actually activate the flashlight and the turn to activate the camera, those are non-existent here in this phone. So, if you like that feature, this phone does not have it, unfortunately. Maybe in the future phone that they release, Moto E5, whatever they want to call it, they'll actually put that feature in this phone, because it would be kind of cool to have all their devices having that feature. It would just be literally different tiers of devices for people who are hardcore fans of Motorola as far as flagships, or even people who don't have the money for flagships, which is what Motorola focuses on. Who doesn't have money for flagships, and they want still a device that performs pretty well with a decent build quality, a great camera, and access to those mods. Am I asking for too much if I said if these mods are on the back of this phone? That'd be kind of crazy. That would be crazy, right? But that's pretty much going to be the review here of this device. I would go over more here, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's a device that costs $39. It has an HD screen, a camera in the front and the back that shoot pretty good video. Has LED flash in front and back. Has a fingerprint scanner, micro USB. Now charging time, I can talk about that really quick. Isn't the fastest, but it does charge fairly quickly. I don't think there's any kind of quick charge in this device, but it does charge pretty quickly for it not to have fast charge. But anyway, like I was saying, got a micro USB charger port on the bottom, or on the bottom of the device for you to charge it. The build quality is pretty decent. I unlocked it so it can actually work on any carrier in the country. I highly recommend this device for anyone who likes cell phones, for anyone who needs a new cell phone, or for anyone who just wants to collect it. Because this is one of those devices that are, in my opinion, a must-have. You have to go get this one here, because this is one of those phones where it's unbelievable that they were able to make this device, and for Verizon to put it at that $39 price range. It's absolutely a steal. Go get you one. This is Max Rock. Of course, thank you for watching this video, but if you do like this video here, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos in the future, because obviously you got to this point, so there's something that you like. Just kidding, guys. But leave a comment if you have any questions about the Motorola E4. Like I said, my name is Max Rock. Of course, thank you for watching this video, and you have a good day. Deuces.